This made Media Magazine. This video right here is about Chicago ex-gang leader Larry Hoover. Now, it looked like President Trump have commuted his federal sentence of Chicago gang founder Larry Hoover, but he still have 200 years on state charges. For what I'm reading on here, that it's up to the governor to release him on the state charges. The president can only release you on federal charges, but it's up to the governor to release you on state charges. So if the governor release him, man, he's free to go. He was serving a life sentence in the Colorado prison, max prison. Let me see what else it says. I'm just skimming through this, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Also, at the end of this video, Larry Hoover's son, Larry Hoover Jr., had like a mini press conference on live. I caught a little bit of that at the end of this video, man. So y'all make sure y'all smash that like, hit that share, and subscribe. Hoover still faces the remainder of 200-year state sentence for his 1973 Chicago murder. While in prison for that murder, federal prosecutors said Hoover, one of the founders of Chicago Gangsters Disciples, continued to oversee the gang. Prosecutors said he was an organizational genius and ordered murders, beatings, and drug deals from while behind bars. He was convicted in 1997 and sentenced to 6 life sentences in connection with those federal charges. Ron Cypher, the former lead federal prosecutor who secured Hoover's 1997 conviction for running a criminal enterprise behind bars, told ABC 7 he's disappointed Hoover has received clemency. He said, "I believe in redemption, I believe in rehabilitation, I believe in mercy. There are some crimes that are so heinous, so notorious, that they're not deserving of mercy," Cypher said. If Larry Hoover said there was going to be a killing, there was going to be a killing. As years passed, Hoover's case drew increasing attention, including from Chicago native artists like Kanye West and Chance the Rapper. Hoover still faces the remainder of his hefty sentence on a state murder conviction. Governor J.B. Pritzker could also offer clemency. We know that Governor Pritzker believes in rehabilitation, redemption, and transformation, and he's done all of that, Hoover Jr. said. Hoover Sr. will likely at some point be transferred to prison in Illinois from the notorious Supermax prison in Colorado, where he's currently behind bars. So yeah, man, shout out to Larry Hoover. Hopefully he able to get free. I believe he did enough time. But yeah, man, also shout out to the president, Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he got him a little list of people, that he let free. The list includes NBA YoungBoy. Let me see who else I recognize. Oh, also Michael Harris, who is Harry O, who is one of the founders of Death Row Records. He the one that sued Suge Knight, him and his wife, and they won, for him putting up the money to front the label. He also have on the list a former governor of Connecticut, John G. Rowland, former New York rep, Michael Grimm, and a couple of other names. Just let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He got 11 names on this, man, so he has signed pardons for them people. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Look like NBA YoungBoy gonna be one of them people that's free too. So y'all let me know what y'all know. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Hit that like, share, subscribe. This made Media Magazine. Shout out to Trenches News. Make sure you get the hottest book out, How I Survived Chicago Drill, directly from Swiper on IG or Nene Marie 37. If you get it directly from them, you get an autographed copy. I'll get on Amazon.com, but make sure you get the hottest book out right now, Trenches News, How I Survived Chicago Drill. Shout out to the Mod Squad. Wow.
Someone's asking you, Larry, can Pritzker pardon him? He can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah. Pritzker You can say we done with it. We don't want to deal with them. Let them go. That's what we working on. We want Pritzker to say let them go. There's no need to have them.
So quick political education on this. The president oversees federal, and the governor oversees the state. Since it was both federal case and a state case, the federal case is done. Now the governor can easily swipe with a pen and allow him to come home. So we need J.B. Pritzker, in which he said that he was open to it in some meetings, to make it happen and make it happen swiftly.
He said, how can the state hold him? He's the only person, I think, that's being held in 2 jurisdictions until today, correct, Larry?
Well, I thought it was illegal to do. I don't know of anybody else myself, but yeah, it's not common. I don't know if anybody else was in that situation. I thought they had to. My understanding was always that once you had the Fed case, they had to get rid of the state case and put you under the Fed case. But they held him under both jurisdictions. So now that he's free from federal jurisdiction, they can go get him. We don't even know if they're going to get him, but we want to make sure that they don't.
Yeah. So they're asking, when is he getting out?
He should be free from the feds in hours. By tomorrow.
Either tonight or tomorrow he'll be free. How long is the sentence for the state they're asking?
Well, he was a C number, and it takes the parole board to free you as a C number. They choose when they feel that you can be free. So it's an indeterminate amount of time when you was a C number. This is something they had in the 70s. And it's still people stuck in C numbers. But C numbers have to go to the parole board, and the parole board decide if you can be released. So it's not a time.
Mama said it was 200 to 250 years, but most of everybody has been released already. Can you see the live on your page? Is it shareable? Because they're saying it's not shareable.
Yeah, I feel like I'm dreaming too.
You know, nobody has slept since yesterday, y'all. You guys found out today. Is the live not shareable, you guys? I see some of you guys saying that it's not shareable. Can you share it or no?
Nah, he won't remain in federal custody. They gotta let him go. They gotta kick him out of there. They could possibly put him out in the streets or drop him off at a hotel. But he's leaving from there. When he's released, he's gonna go get something good to eat because he haven't had a real meal in years.
He lying, y'all. He's gonna come.
He gonna go to S2's and eat some lamb chops and some macaroni and cheese and green beans.
Y'all can keep thinking he gonna come right to his daughter's restaurant and eat there. Thank you guys very much. He will be at S2, okay? The same way Mama's eating right now, S2. The same way Sam's eating, S2. You guys see that good looking man right there? There's a ton of kids. Yeah, we're all here eating.
And his release depends on the agreement made between federal and state jurisdictions. So that's why we need to talk to Pritzker to tell him not to send the people down there. They can sit them out at the gate or at the hotel, and we can go get them. We want him to say they don't want to be bothered with that, or be bothered with him, or that he's served enough time and he deserves a chance at freedom.
Somebody said, "Where's S2 at?" In Chicago.
Let me in.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I can. So look, when I hit the request,
Mm-hmm.
I hit this right here. I hit my name.
Okay. They don't even know what they want to do with them. I see somebody ask, will they transfer them to a facility here? They, nobody planned on this happening for real, except for us and the people that's been praying and fighting all this time.
They said Pops needs a YouTube channel. I don't think Dad even knows what YouTube is.
Right.
You guys got to remember, he's been gone for 50 plus years. He don't know a lot. What?
52.
52 years.
It'll be 53 in September.
Guys from them days was cut from a different cloth. They don't believe in going at this point and telling all their business to everybody. People they don't know, strangers and all that.
Definitely not going to be on no internet. He left Dixon. He's at ADX. He hasn't been in Dixon in
How long?
for 30 something years, 40 years.
Well, they keep them up and down there. So, yeah, over 30 years.
How much?
Over 30 years.
Yeah, over 30 years, y'all.
But he did like Dixon. Dixon was when we thought we was coming home.
Yeah.
Years ago.
You think they on camera? You on camera?
He said, no, thank you.
Let's push this up. Let's push this up.
Hey, you say he'll be respected anywhere, but he knows you got to give respect to get respect. I'm a big believer in that. That's why he love everybody. Because he respected everybody. As a man, it didn't matter who he was tied to.
Who is talking?
What's him talking to?
That's Shanique, Larry. Tell Shanique we can hear her.
She's not in here.
Who's in there?
All right, we ain't got no noise.
Oh, there. It's you, Shanique. We can hear you.
Trying to answer a few questions. And for those that don't understand, the power organization is what made him fear. Not negative organization, but positive organization. He seen what power in numbers meant, and he was willing to use that. Not that he wasn't ever a criminal, but we passed that point. We dealing with state stuff now, and Governor Pritzker.
You guys know that Dad is like 7 feet tall and shoots fire from his ass? That's what is his name? William Wallace said. Some of you guys are asking. He's actually not that big. I'm just lying.
What's up, little 5Cat? Much love to you.
If you want to support me, make sure you go ahead, Nene Marie 37 in her inbox if you want a signed copy of my book, man.